Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this Highlanders career mode. Our next opponents are going to be the Crusaders for round 4 of the Super Rugby 2020 competition. But if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I am about to get into this match, but first, I feel like there is a little bit of an elephant in the room, and that is the fact that recently, on the day that I am recording this, we did hit 1,000 subscribers on the Kiwi Lads channel, so I do have to thank you all very much for that. Without you guys, it wouldn't be as fun making these videos, so I do have to thank you all once again for that. But anyway, let's get right into this match against the Crusaders.
An important game of the Super Rugby season between these two sides. This game really could go either way. Both squads are packed with talent and experience. With me here is Justin Marshall. Big game for these two sides, Justin.
Right, so we have made a few changes to our starting lineup. We've got Daniel Lienert-Brown back in that number 1 jersey. The next change, that was the only one in the 4-pack. The next one is Cheslin Kolbe is back on that left wing for this one. We've got Thomas Umaga-Jensen in the number 12 jersey. And then the other change is we have got Josh Mackay in the number 15 jersey up against Will Jordan for this one. So that could be quite an interesting contest. And that is the bench pretty much the same as the last one, other than of course Johnston on there instead of Daniel Lienert-Brown. But it is going to be Mitch Hunt kicking off this one for the Highlanders. This is a very important game in our Super Rugby season, so hopefully we will be able to get the win, but we are away from home. And of course the Crusaders have a very good home winning record, so hopefully we can break that today. But Radradra with a good tackle. Straight away Frizzell trying to rip that one away, not quite able to. It is Sanders who has passed it to Alaalatoa. But we haven't quite been able to get that. Now the question is, are the Crusaders going to try and run this one out? And the answer is yes, because now they have got a lot of space for George Bridge. He has kicked it in behind. And it is going to be James Lewis trying to chase this one down. Cheslin Kolbe as well has picked it up very well. He's got Richie Meyer right on his back, but he has got enough pace. Where is Sevu Reece going? No one wants to tackle Cheslin Kolbe here except for Will Jordan, who has ankle tapped him. He tried to fire it back on the inside, but wasn't quite able to find anyone. And tell you what, I thought for a second Cheslin Kolbe was going to run the length of the field almost to score that one. But nonetheless, Aaron Smith with a good tackle. And straight away we have got the Crusaders back under pressure inside of their 22. But they are good at offloading here by the looks of it. Moanga getting driven backwards. Whitelock now goes to Alaalatoa, who is tackled by Dixon. Bryn Hall round the side is going to be tackled by his opposite number, Aaron Smith. That's a good run from Cody Taylor. Tackled by Thwaites in the end. Ash Dixon trying to rip it away, but not quite able to. We've had 9 minutes in this match, and at the moment the Crusaders have spent 90% of it in their 22. And now, Wheaton's dropped the ball, sadly, and that means that we are going to have a scrum with the scrum feed going to the Crusaders. But that is a little bit of exciting rugby to start this match off. Oh, that's a great push from the Highlanders, but not quite able to get the perfect one, unfortunately, which means the Crusaders have still got this ball and they are going for the set play now. It is going to be Bryn Hall who goes to Richie Moanga, who's tackled very early by Aaron Smith, that early that he was almost able to get back to his feet. Yes, and he has won the not releasing penalty for us. That is very useful. Richie Moanga not very happy with that one, but nonetheless we are going to be kicking for goal here. Get a few early points on the board against the Crusaders. Mitch Hunt has got this kick. And that one's looking pretty good as well. The crowd are almost silent for that one. But nonetheless, Mitch Hunt has kicked it down the middle, and now it is 3-0 to the Highlanders in this one. I'm hoping my voice will be able to hold up for this match. We have actually finished a 5.5 hour live stream earlier on today, which was when we hit that 1,000 subscribers. So once again, I will be thanking you guys. And we have got a couple exciting videos coming out very soon, revolving around that 1,000 subscribers. But we hit it a lot quicker than I thought we would have. Like, our goal for the end of this year was to hit 100 subscribers. Or, sorry, 2020 was to hit 100 subscribers. And then we got a lot closer to the 1,000. And now Radradra is going to try and reward us with a few points here for the Highlanders. And by the looks of it, he is too quick for Goodhue. And Semi Radradra has scored the try for the Highlanders there. The first try of the match. And it was a very good one. He has got plenty of pace, Semi Radradra. He is in the centres for us. And that is probably one of the quickest runs that he has done so far this season. Normally they have been shutting him down, but not in this case. Umaga-Jensen passes to Radradra, shows his pace. Goodhue almost able to catch him, but he was losing him in the end. And Semi Radradra scores his second try of the season, I believe it is, for the Highlanders. Now it is going to be Mitch Hunt with this kick.
And he shouldn't have too many problems with this one.
And that one should be going straight down the middle once again. So now, after 20 minutes, we are going to be 10-0 up over the Crusaders. And that is a pretty good lead to have against such a strong attacking side. It's going to be Richie Meyer once again kicking off this one for the Crusaders. He's not looking too happy. ever since he got tackled early by Aaron Smith, gave away the 3 points. He just hasn't quite had a smile on his face. That's going to be Aaron Smith there, who has been taken low by Ryan Crotty as well, who is at the Crusaders this year by the looks of it. And he was trying to rip that ball away. Liam Squire now goes to Thwaites. One more out to Radradra once again. He stepped onto Umaga Jensen, offloaded to James Lowe, but he is tackled early by George Bridge there. Radradra around the side of the ruck. Passes it to Thwaites. One more to Umaga Jensen, out to Josh Mackay, who's playing fullback for this match. He's tried to sidestep. He's offloaded to Mitch Hunt. One more to Thomas Umaga Jensen. He had to hold that one, unfortunately. We had plenty of pace as well. Michael Alatoa had plenty of pace there. And Daniel Leonard-Brown has won the not releasing penalty. This is back and forth rugby between these two South Island Super Rugby sides at the moment. And I think it is going to be a close one. The Crusaders, I have a feeling, will be able to score throughout this match at some stage. Mitch Hunt almost would have had enough pace by himself, but decided to try and use the backs, and Umaga Jensen dropped the ball. We are going to be kicking for touch here, because in the end we did win the not releasing penalty. Hopefully Mitch Hunt will be able to find touch with this one. He is left-footed, and that one has curled right round. Very good kick from him. Hopefully we will be able to retain this one as Ash Dixon with the throw. That one's not straight, unfortunately. My line-outs lately haven't been looking too flash. It's something that I will hopefully be able to improve on throughout the season. It's one of those things that I feel like the more you do them, the more you think you get in the hang of them, and then you just have a few in a row that just don't quite go your way, unfortunately. But they are going to be taking the scrum now, the Crusaders. They were able to retain their first one, so maybe they will be able to retain the second as well. It was a good push, and because of it now the Crusaders have still got this ball. Bryn Hall goes back to Richie Maio, almost had the ball intercepted once again by Aaron Smith. It's going to be Jack Weddon's ball now. He has gone to Dylan Hunt, one more to Radradra, fires it out to Liam Squire, who has been clotheslined by Ryan Crotty there. Interesting choice by the number 12 for the Crusaders, and he is going to the bin now. He's not happy about it one bit, Ryan Crotty. But that is going to be him off the field for 10 minutes. I'm going to take the 3 once again. I was considering kicking for the corner to try and get maybe a chance at a bonus point, but I think when 3 points are on offer for you against the Crusaders, you got to take them. And Mitch Hunt has done that very well, and now we are leading this match 13-0. He's throwing the tee at the cameraman there, Mitch Hunt. He is very happy with that one. Richie Maia once again kicking off for the Crusaders, and if we can get one more try or any form of points in this first half, I think we are sitting in the box seat here. But that's Sam Whitelock with the ball in hand. Goes to Alatoa, who's having a great game so far. Jack Weddon almost able to rip that one away, but not quite. Now it is Cody Taylor, who goes back to Sanders, who's getting driven backwards in the tackle by Aaron Smith. He wasn't quite able to get that ball. Tom Christie round the side is tackled by Thwaites, who gets back to his feet, rips it away. Now it is Dylan Hunt with hands. He has hands. Dylan Hunt now, who's got the ball. I didn't quite get the sentence out, but nonetheless it has gone on the inside almost to Radradra. But it was supposed to be Mitch Hunt to Dylan Hunt. And they both have hands, by the way. But nonetheless, Jack Weddon has been tackled, getting driven backwards, but we have kept that ball just. And with that, that is going to be the halftime siren. Now it's gone round the side to Shannon Frizzell. One more to Mitch Hunt, who has been looking decent in this one so far. Radradra out to Cheslin Colby. He's got pace. He is lining up Will Jordan, but Will Jordan with a very good tackle there. Cheslin Colby not quite able to step now. Aaron Smith round the side of the ruck's going to sell the dummy to Bryn Hall. And Aaron Smith through the middle is going to score the try. Almost cut back too much. But Aaron Smith with a very good dummy sell. And he has got pace. Aaron Smith saw the gap and ran straight through it. The number 9 for the Highlanders. It all started with a great run from Cheslin Colby. Ran straight into Will Jordan. That wasn't the smartest play. But from here, there was a huge gap. Aaron Smith sold the dummy. I don't even think he needed to, though. Too much pace, Aaron Smith, and scores the try. Mitch Hunt now has got this kick straight out in front. He will be loving this so far. Since Josh Ioane was injured, Mitch Hunt has had a lot that have been just straight out in front. And that one is no different. And now the score going into half-time against the Crusaders is 20-0 to the Highlanders. This is an insane scoreline. Definitely when you are playing the Crusaders at home. But nonetheless, we have done very well there, and hopefully the second half will be similar. Right, so both possession and territory are almost 50-50. 5 line breaks and 5 handling errors for us. So the handling errors, we'll want to work on that a little bit. But 5 line breaks is something that we love to see. And the penalty goals against the Crusaders, the discipline at the moment for the not releasing has been costing them a little bit. And also the clothesline as well of Ryan Crotty, but he is back on the field now in the background. And it is going to be Richie Maia kicking off this one once again for the Crusaders. Yeah, it's gone short once again. Will Whitelock get this one as well? No, he didn't try for it. Weddon has been driven backwards in the tackle by Cody Taylor. It was a very good tackle, but we have managed to hang on to that ball. Aaron Smith now goes back to Liam Squire. One more to Umaga Jensen. Fires it out to Semi Radradra on the bounce. Unfortunately, I don't think he would have been able to find James Lowe on the wing there. And it is going to be Shannon Frizzell around the side. Liam Squire goes to Jack Whitten. One more to Mitch Hunt. Out to Umaga Jensen. Goes to Cheslin Colby, who runs straight at Sevu Reece. And once again, he has been tackled early, Cheslin Colby. And I feel like that's what you have to do because he is a dangerous runner of the ball. Radradra fires it out to James Lowe, who is tackled by Jack Kutu. What an offload that is by James Lowe, but Mitch Hunt is tackled in the end. And because of it now, the Crusaders have got the ball in hand. Moody goes to Alatoa. He's having a great game. Tom Christie. It is out with Sevu Reece. Great inside ball. James Lowe needed to try and make the tackle, and the Crusaders are getting back into this match. It wasn't the best defence, unfortunately. I needed to realise a little bit earlier that James Lowe was standing still. And I think I might have had a chance of cutting off Bryn Hall, but unfortunately, once again, the name game has completely left me. I feel like I've done way too much talking today, but nonetheless, Ryan Crotty passes to Sevu Reece, inside ball to Bryn Hall. It was very skilled rugby from the Crusaders, and they were rewarded with the points there. And now with this conversion, they might be looking at possibly getting back into this match. Of course, they only need 2 more converted tries, and they will be 1 point ahead of us. And that is, of course, not what we want. We do want 2 more tries, if we can, in this match to get a bonus point, because having a bonus point against a team like the Crusaders is a pretty big achievement. But nonetheless, it is going to be Mitch Hunt once again kicking this one off for the Highlanders.
So the kickoff is made.
Thomas Umaga Jensen chasing hard, has tackled Whitelock early, and because of it, almost able to get back to his feet, but Cody Taylor protects the ball well. Michael Alatoa with the ball in hand once again for about his 10th carry of this match, I would say. Bryn Hall goes to Cullen Grace, the newly updated Cullen Grace. But he is tackled very early, and now the Crusaders are in a similar position to what they were in the first half. That was a good step almost, but Dylan Hunt read it well, gets back to his feet. No one wanted to help him out. And because of it, now we have got the ball back in hand. Oh, it's worth a go on the... No, now they're not. I was going to say it's worth a go on the left, but I don't think it was quite going to work. Mitch Hunt, though, has run up the gap and he has scored the try. He is looking a lot sharper at 10, Mitch Hunt, than he was at 15. We haven't really seen too much of Josh Mackay either. So it will be interesting to see who we decide to fill that number 13 or number 15 role, sorry. But Dylan Hunt was able to steal the ball, and from there we were able to use our back line. He is getting advice from Fedu Douglas there by the looks of it. And then we just use our back line, and Mitch Hunt was able to score the try. Mitch Hunt now with this kick once again. That is 3 tries for this match. We need 1 more if we do want to get the bonus point against the Crusaders, and we've got 25 minutes to do it. So I have a feeling we have got a pretty decent chance of that happening. And hopefully it will be one of our quick backs that we have got on the field, James Lowe, Radradra or Cheslin Colby. But if not Mitch Hunt, we will take that once again if he does want to get a second.
And the kickoff is made here.
Ash Dixon lining that one up, has taken it very well, but has been hit by his opposite number. Joe Moody in that ruck very early, but somehow we have managed to keep that ball. It seems Will Jordan's on the wrong side of the ruck, so now we just need to fire it wide. Umaga Jensen goes to Radradra, offload to Parkinson, almost James Lowe with a good pickup. But he has been driven backwards by Ryan Crotty, I believe it was. Parkinson isn't going to be kicking that one. Liam Squire goes to Ash Dixon. One more to Thomas Umaga Jensen. Radradra has found Mitch Hunt's hands. And that one has found Cheslin Colby's on the inside though, and finally they have got the ball. It was Alatoa who was able to get it, and I have a feeling we had a lot of luck there in terms of getting that ball. Dylan Hunt now has got it. Daniel Leonard Brown goes to no one. Parkinson on the bounce has thrown it to Ryan Crotty, and from here that needed to find hands. On this outside, James Lowe gets the ball back. Liam Squire goes to Jack Whitten, out to Mitch Hunt. Offload, no, he wouldn't do it. And Cheslin Colby gets it a little late. If he had found the offload early, that could have been a very good chance for us. There's a massive gap in behind, so we've got to kick this one. As Aaron Smithy is going to be chasing hard. Goodhue and also Will Jordan are winning the foot race, but they're going to be under a lot of pressure when they get ball in hand. He has just dove on that one, Jack Goodhue. Is anyone going to contest? Not quite. He has done well there. Who is going to be taking that one? Bryn Hall, as he's gone round the side. He was waiting for everyone to get back, but now we are straight in that ruck, almost able to get it as Parkinson. Joe Moody now fires it back to Ryan Crotty, who is tackled by Ash Dixon, and a very good tackle. Cullen Grace now passes it to Cody Taylor with a good run sideways. Alatoa breaking tackles, but he is tackled by Parkinson. Jack Whitten almost able to win that one. Whitelock now getting driven backwards. Ryan Crotty tackled by Hunt. And Whitten has ripped the ball away. Now it is Ash Dixon out to Radradra. Quick hands to James Lowe, and that was the chance. Unfortunately, he has dropped the ball, James Lowe. And I thought that was going to be the bonus point right there. We've got to get this ball straight back. So we have got a chance at still winning the scrum. We have got them under a lot of pressure, but that was a good ball to Bridge. He has gone into touch though, and we are going to be going back for the scrum. Unfortunately, James Lowe there, he would have had white line fever. He could see the line, but he just wasn't quite able to hang on to the ball. Can we win this scrum? That's the question. Tell you what, we've been close, but unfortunately just not quite close enough. Now Bryn Hall has kicked that one into touch. That is a good clearance, and that is using up time that we don't really have. We want to get a try very soon for that bonus point, and now Ash Dixon has got an important throw. Hopefully I won't crack under the pressure here. And I have cracked under the pressure here, unfortunately. That means that it is going to be Cullen Grace's ball. And I would say that they would possibly be trying to get 1 or 2 more tries in this match. Great tackle from Thomas Umaga Jensen though. Back to his feet, rips the ball back. Goes to Liam Squire now, who's dropped the ball. And boys, do you want the bonus point? That's the question. And at the moment, they look like they don't. Unfortunately, that's 2 drop balls, 2 good opportunities. Both men in the screen now. Liam Squire and James Lowe. And now we have got to win this scrum. And I have a feeling if they do win this one, the Crusaders, they'll either go set play or they will be kicking it in behind. Oh, that's a great push though from the Highlanders. And I would say now we are going set play. And if James Lowe doesn't catch this one, he is getting put back to the bench for this next one. That is the rule. Mitch Hunt now goes out to Radradra. That is the full-time siren. James Lowe now is going to step on the inside. He has been tackled by George Bridge. And at this stage, we do need to keep this ball or else they will possibly be kicking the ball out, the Crusaders. Thwaites hit early. Radradra out to Umaga Jensen. Goes to Cheslin Colby, who has been clotheslined by Cody Taylor. He's going to get straight back to his feet though, Cheslin Colby, because that's the kind of player he is. He sees the gap. Oh, what a tackle that is. Offload to Umaga Jensen, who gets the try. And tell you what, I thought our chance was blown there when Cheslin Colby got driven backwards. That was a great tackle from the Crusaders, whoever that was. But Thomas Umaga Jensen, the man in the number 12, replacing Seo Tompkinson. And also, he is replacing Walden from the last match. He has done very well there. Cheslin Colby gets back up, saw the gap, thought he was going to get it. That was Will Jordan. What a tackle that was. But great offload from Cheslin Colby to find Umaga Jensen, who was able to get the try. And that is the bonus point for the Highlanders now. And that is exactly what we love to see. And now it is Mitch Hunt who has got a kick. Hopefully he will be able to get it, Mitch Hunt. Yes, he has, and tell you what, this has been almost, you'd say, a dominant performance over the Crusaders, and not many teams in Super Rugby can often say that. But the score at the end of this one is going to be 34 to the Highlanders, and only 7, the name or the number on the back of Dylan Hunt's jersey, to the Crusaders. We were able to get 4 tries on this one. Aaron Smith, Mitch Hunt, Thomas Umaga Jensen and Semi Radradra. And Mitch Hunt able to convert 4 from 4 and also get the 2 penalty goals. Only 1 try for the Crusaders in this one. Bryn Hall scoring it and Richie Moinga able to convert. Still a very close game in terms of possession. Line breaks, I think they almost had the same line breaks as us in that second half. So they were looking a little bit sharper, but handling error 16 in the end. We've certainly got to work on that if we do want to go any good in these later games. Yes, we got lucky here against the Crusaders, but some teams we may not be as lucky against if we do keep on having that many. Right, so with that, we are sitting second on the New Zealand conference table, so hopefully if we can beat the Rebels in the next video, we will be sitting top of the table. But nonetheless, that is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Once again, thank you all very much for 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully we will have many more videos to come, but nonetheless I will see you all in the next one.